This is a building that is so unique because it's basically an upside down building. Hey everyone, welcome to this video which I'm filming to you from Orlando, Florida in the US. And in this video I want to talk to you about innovation and creativity and essentially coming up with new ideas. Now, a lot of people think of innovation and creativity as having to come up with something completely brand new and something that has never been thought of before. However, as you can see right behind me, I'm outside the WonderWorks museum in Orlando, and this is a building that is so unique because it's basically an upside down building. And the thing is, sometimes innovation just requires taking something that has been done a million times before and looking at it differently, doing something differently to it, taking that idea and then turning it upside down, looking at it from a different angle. That can be creativity. A lot of the greatest ideas have been based on taking already existing ideas and looking at them from a different perspective. And that's what you can do. So in this video, we're talking about innovation and creativity. And rather than just give you a theory, I want to give you 7 simple, actionable ways that you can use to generate ideas for yourself or for your business. So let's move on very quickly. And the first idea about innovation and creativity is to build or modify existing ideas. Because you see, every innovation is usually building upon a previous version of something. Every single bit of innovation has built on something that has come before it. So what can you build or modify in terms of an existing idea? The second way to innovate is mix ingredients differently that haven't necessarily been mixed before. That's how you make a new dish. That is how someone came up with the smartphone. They took a phone, they took a camera, and boom, they made a smartphone. What ingredients could you mix differently? The third one is creating a different use for something. You see, Debeers, who are the diamond manufacturers, came up with $1 billion idea. Basically, they were in the industry of creating industry diamonds for cutting. They weren't popular and they wanted to sell more, so they created, using a marketing agency, the whole concept of engagement and wedding rings. They created $1 billion industry by thinking of a different use for something. The next one is eliminating something. The next way to innovate or create is eliminating something. I mean, the iPod eliminated the need for having multiple tapes, because before it had the Walkman, right? So now you just had like your library all with you all the time. So that's the elimination that iPod did. The other famous one is Amazon. They eliminated the need for bookshops, and that's how they became really famous. So eliminate the need for something that makes you innovative. The next one is collaborate. Collaborate with someone that has a completely different skill set than you and come up with something different that nobody has done before. Mercedes and Swatch, the watch manufacturers, they came together and combined their expertise to create the smart car, a 2-seater car that was tiny, that no one had ever done before. So collaborate with someone that has a very different skill set than you, but the same values as you. Maybe they have different skill set, but they have the same values, and then create something together. The sixth way to innovate or be creative is think of how you can minimize. See, Ryanair was considered innovative because all they did was they took something that was standard, that had been done for years and years, and they minimized it. They minimized the services and they minimized the price. They minimized what was offered. So what can you do to minimize? But then on the flip side, what can you do to maximize? And that's the seventh one. Because you see, Starbucks became famous because what they did was they maximized the price of coffee, which was generally fairly cheap up until that point. So they maximized the price, but they also maximized the customer experience. And so they innovated in that way. So there are 7 different ways that you can innovate or be creative moving forward. Take an idea, turn it around, look at it from a different angle, and see what you can come up with. Because you are a creative soul. This is Munir coming to you from Orlando, and I will see you in the next video.
Oh, hello Internet. Munir heard you like cat videos, so he hired me to talk to you. He makes videos to show you how to influence yourself through mindset changes and others through the power of persuasion. So when you hit the subscribe button now, you will get exclusive interviews, secrets, and mind-blowing tips on how to lead a more successful life.